Hello, this is Puda Being with your weekly reading for November 10th through the 16th. This is your weekly reading for November 10th through the 16th. I ask that you pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. You can pick both cards or all 3 cards, whichever attunes to you, okay? If you would like a more in-depth reading, all of that information is in the description of this video, all right? So go ahead and pick 1, 2, or 3, 2 cards or all 3. There's always a message in everything. So whatever you attune to, all right? All right, let's get started. Card number 1. 9 of Wands. A lot of you have been going through a really hard time when you feel like that there's no end, that you'll never stop going through your struggle or going through, robbing Peter to pay Paul, or just basically waiting next paycheck to paycheck, or not being seen or undervalued. This card is a reminder that you have to keep going and keep holding on and keep strong. A lot of us have been through a lot of upsets where we've been betrayed, and it's really hard for us to trust. You see this person is injured, and it's looking at this person skeptic, because we've been through a lot and so much that it's really hard to look forward with a more upward outlook, because all you have seen is the negative aspects of everything. But this card is a reminder that you must remain positive, you must keep your wits about yourself, and you have to keep going. That just because you're injured doesn't mean you're unable. That even in our valley, you're supposed to learn a lesson that is significant to you, and that you're almost done. A 9 is a card next to 10. 10 is completion. It's almost done. So all you have to do is keep going and believe that you have the strength and willpower to do so. Dark days are not always. Dark days are not your lifestyle and who you are. It's just there are some valleys and things that you have to learn. So while you're in this moment, learn the things that you could do better so that you won't have to be here anymore. Oftentimes we don't take accountability when we feel like we're in our valley. But this is even still so. If you are working really hard, keep going. Especially when it comes to your personal work, your shadow work, or feeling like gaining trust again, understanding others and your relationship with others and things of that nature. Keep going. This card is a reminder that dark days are not always. Setbacks and shortcomings and failures are for reasons, so that you can learn and sharpen your tool, which is you, and so that you can do better. But you must be optimistic at all times about your outlook, not just when it's good, all the time. You must believe that things will happen for you, make the necessary steps, and go forth. Have faith in yourself and your ability to manifest what you want. Stay woke. Card 2, Knight of Swords reverse. A lot of you are sleeping on opportunities to better yourself or do things, and this is a card reminding that if you sleep on this opportunity or a chance to move forward, the opportunity is going to pass you by, and you're going to feel like, when is my next chance? Well, this is your next chance. So now it's time for you to do the things that you need to do, make that swift move, and call to the blessings that you want. The things that you want are here and ready for you to manifest. It's just that you're not acting on it. You're sleeping on yourself, basically. Also, for you who have picked this card, a lot of you need to check your attitude, because you're becoming a little bit of a Debbie Downer or a Donald Downer. You're being pessimistic, and people don't want to be around you. You become manipulative, impulsive, because let's figure out why. It's time for you to get grounded and figure out what is the source of this. Yes, it's Mercury in retrograde, but it's also a time for you to go inward and assess why you feel this way. What has caused you to feel this way? How can you be a better person, a better version of yourself, for yourself and to the interaction of others? Because people are not going to want to be around you if you're being an asshole all the time, and not even a good kind of asshole. If you're just being, unmoving, unchanging, and impulsive and manipulative, nobody wants to be around you. So this could be a card of also to check yourself. Don't sleep on opportunities, and check yourself. Check that ego. There's always room for improvement and evolution, even when you feel like there's none. The wise man who seeks to learn loses his title. Okay? One of my favorite quotes by me. The wise man who seeks to learn loses his title. All right? Stay woke. That was at 4 minutes and 44 seconds. Let's take the message. The third one, 9 of Pentacles in reverse. For a lot of you, it's really time for you to attune into your health. You're not really attuning to any of your financial health, your emotional health, anything of this nature. It's time for you to cut back on the extra spending if you're doing so. Time for you to not be so gullible in your financial dealings. Watch out for scammers. Watch out for people who try to take your money. You may be in a vulnerable state financially, so don't fall for the get quick rich schemes. If it sounds too good to be true, ask more questions until you are satisfied, and still ask more questions even still. Now is the time for you to attune to your health. Ladies, get those annual checkups. Fellas, get those annual checkups as well, because just because you don't feel bad doesn't mean there's nothing there. Not saying that there's anything wrong, but as we age, we have to make sure our body is doing well. You know what I mean? We have to give it a little more assistance than when we are children. Also, financially, now is the time to get a rein on how your spending is. Because Nine of Pentacles is a card of, wealth, and everything is in abundance. But when it's in reverse, something is threatening this. This could be your spending. This could be your, allowing too many people in your pockets, or just not really monitoring your spending. So now is the time for you to really focus in on your money, because, it's the holiday time. Why? It's a great time to have extra spending, and it's retrograde. Things pop up, extra expenses that we don't know exist. So it's always good to have some sort of financial security. All right? Stay woke. If you receive this reading, say stay woke, which means stay aware, stay conscious, stay always evolving. If you would like a more in-depth reading, please look in the information of this description in this video. And I hope you have a great week. This is your November 10th through the 16th reading. Stay woke.